Hey collective, I am back with another message like promised. So if you found your way here, then there's probably a message here for you. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Winter. I am claircognizant, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, as well as an intuitive empath. And I've spent years studying tarot. And so I use my gifts and abilities as well as my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from spirit for you. And again, if you're here, it's because there's probably a message here for you, and I'm tapping into the energies no matter when you see this, no matter how long it's been posted or whatever. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm just going to connect with all of those energies of those of you who find your way here. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, my email is always in the description box, and you can just reach out to me and I can give you my prices. And I do readings a couple different ways. You can either do a video upload of your reading privately to my YouTube channel, and then I email you a private link, or you can do a one-on-one video call, and then sometimes people do a phone call as well, but I prefer for you to be able to see the cards, so I prefer the other two ways just because it's easier to give you the messages if you can see the cards. Anyway, so with that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. Also, I do free 15-minute reading giveaways for my subscribers. So if you're subscribed, you could potentially win a free 15-minute reading as long as you're commenting on the videos, because those are the what I use, the comments, those are the ones that I use to choose a winner. So, okay, let's go ahead and jump into this. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Ascended Masters of Love and Light, Ancestors of the Highest Good, Angelic Higher Light Beings. I call to you now and invite you here into this space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered to the collective of souls that find their way here. I thank you for assisting me in hearing, seeing, feeling, and knowing the messages that you have today for the collective. I thank you for using the cards that I use here today as tools to communicate, bringing forth honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages from the divine that are only of the highest good and to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. Okay. I'm going to get a drink of water. Make sure you guys do drink your waters. And if you're watching readings throughout the day, no matter how many you watch, whether they're positive messages or not so positive messages, regardless, make sure that you are practicing good spiritual hygiene and cleanse yourself at the end of the day. Using some incense or some Palo Santo, doing like a spiritual cleansing shower or bath, but just, and then like, maybe even washing your hands throughout the day, and just kind of envision that any energy that you've picked up throughout the day is just kind of draining into the drain as you wash your hands. So let's see, what messages do we have for you from Spirit, Divine Holy Spirit, Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ascended Masters of Light and Love, Ancestors of the Highest Good, Angelic Higher Light Beings. Please come here, guide this reading, and show me clearly what I need to see for the collective of souls that find their way here. What messages do you have? Okay, first card out is the Kisses card. This represents unconditional love. It giving, receiving affection, falling in love. However, it did come out in the reverse. So I feel like some of you are in some dealing with some sort of relationship, whether this is romantic or family, but there's some sort of relationship. And again, it doesn't have to be romantically, where there is it's not an equally balanced relationship. It's not unconditional loving, because an unconditional love means that you love a person, you do for a person, you give to a person without expecting anything in return. You love them not because they love you, but because you just love them. You know, just like your kids. It's just like that. That's the best way to describe an unconditional love. You love your child when they're born, and they know nothing about love. They don't offer you anything, but you just love them just because you do, right? So there's a relationship that's, you know, it's like you love, or it's not reciprocated, right? There's conditions on this love. For some of you, it could be a parent that you're dealing with, like your own parent, where maybe it feels like they only there are conditions on the love that they have for you, or with a relationship, romantic relationship that may be very like a transactional type relationship, or there's some sort of relationship in your life where you may be giving and giving more than you're receiving in the relationship. It's like very unbalanced, and it could be a bit draining. There may be also, for some of you, you're dealing with a connection where there's a lack of affection or attention. And this could be either you're feeling as though you're not getting the kind of affection or attention that you'd like to be getting, or vice versa, where maybe you're feeling as though you're not wanting to give as much affection as someone else would like. Some of you, with it being falling in love, with this card being in the reverse, you may feel as though you're falling out of love with someone, or feel maybe worried that someone is falling out of love with you, because then we also have the heartbroken card here on the bottom of the deck. And this can represent like a breakup or separation. It could also represent that maybe there is like some hurt feelings right now, and you know, dealing with like, and maybe not necessarily like like an actual breakup, but there is feelings of maybe uncertainty, or, you know, again, like some hurt feelings. And this could be like a friendship, or someone in your family, or even like something with regards to like a work situation. For some of you, maybe have gotten your hopes up, or maybe you're even fearful of getting your hopes up. For some of you, with this Kisses card, with it being in the reverse, you may feel as though you're not getting paid what you're due. Maybe you're feeling, or what you're owed, and maybe you feel like you're giving more work than what you're being compensated. Because this is a general reading, so and it is collective, so we're just getting general messages here. Okay, so then we've got the mask, and so this is possibly some of you could be dealing with like some gaslighting. Maybe you're feeling gaslit by someone. There could be someone that may be gaslighting because of a lack of affection or a lack of attention. You could be feeling like someone is not showing their true feelings or sharing something with you. There may feel as though there may be like some pretending going on, or hiding. Someone may be like diluting the truth, or like maybe you feel like you have to like water yourself down for someone, or like, you know, watering down your personality, or, you know, that type of situation. For some of you, again, like this could be like also too, I'm getting that you've been feeling gaslit by the church, or by your religious, like you've been falling out of love with your faith, with the religion, or maybe you fell out of love with your church, with your spiritual practice, and because you've been, and so like there's might have been like some gaslighting going on, or like you've been maybe kind of just going with the flow, or like just kind of, what's the word I want to say, not going with the flow, but you've just been kind of like existing here in some form or fashion, and just kind of pretending, and maybe have not been real with yourself. You may be hiding parts of yourself. Can we get one more card from this deck, Spirit, please? One more card. And then we've got Twin Flames that came out, you guys. So the Twin Flame card, this can actually represent like an actual twin flame connection. With the Date card, it says meeting someone new. I do feel like some of you who are single could actually be meeting your twin flame here. You may be like actually deciding to like get back out into the dating world and meet your twin flame. You may be like yeah. But for others of you, you may already be with your twin flame. But the Twin Flames card actually represents like that yin and yang. It represents balance, duality. It could represent coupling up with someone, or like you may be like in a connection, or like moving towards a connection where you kind of complement one another, or there is that equal give and take. For others of you, like you may be deciding to like, because this Twin Flame cards, it really makes me feel like the Lovers card. And so the Lovers card can represent like you are making a choice or a decision based on like something here, the desires of your heart, and making like a balanced decision here, following your heart. You may be deciding to actually like follow your heart and find your true north. You know, like you may be like beginning to it's like there's like this new beginning that you're seeking, that's more in alignment with your core values and your spiritual path. You know, maybe like a new beginning in loving yourself, connecting with yourself. This could also be like a new business connection for some of you, or like going into like some sort of business partnership, making a deal. I'm seeing shaking hands. The Date card could represent an interview for some of you guys. But it's like you may be also meeting like a kindred spirit, like a best friend type of energy here. But I feel like you've got some sort of facing some sort of dilemma, because the Lovers card can represent, and I'm sorry that I keep saying the Lovers card, but with this Twin Flame card, I just really am seeing the Lovers card in my mind's eye. So anyways, the Lovers card can represent being faced with a dilemma, a decision. And so you could have like some sort of choice here. You're faced with some sort of big decision about your path, the path ahead, and making a decision and taking action based on your heart, and leading with your heart, leading with what you love, and going after what you love. Like you are attracting a path that's more in alignment with you and who you are on a soul level. split the deck with the High Priestess on one side and the Ace of Swords on the other. Look, there's the Two of Cups. Some of you may feel as though that you're not like getting all the facts or all the information with regards to a relationship. There could even be like a Leo that is involved in some form or fashion here, or maybe you are connected to a Leo in some way. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. I'm seeing someone. I'm seeing Leo. I'm also seeing a Pisces. Divine Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Capricorn, Ascendant Masters, Ancestors, Higher Light Guides. Can you give me some more information? Clarify this Kisses card. The King of Pentacles, and it came out sideways. So, let me get some more cards out here. Can you clarify Mask, please? See, and the thing is that it did come out sideways, and I was talking about a transactional type relationship, right? And the King of Pentacles, this is some finances, this is material. And so with it coming out sideways, I feel, again, like I'm feeling like some sort of transactional type relationship, you know, and so maybe there's been like you're just drained. You may feel like emotionally, mentally, financially drained because there's a relationship that's been purely transactional. This could even be like a relationship, like for some of you that have older children, like maybe teenage children or adult children, this could be that you have an adult child that keeps like, or like a teenage child that is like draining your pocketbook, and it's become a very transactional type relationship. Or maybe you are even having that own type of relationship with someone in your life where you're you know, it's become where you're overly dependent on them, and the relationship has become unbalanced. Can you clarify Mass, Spirit? And there we have the Queen of Pentacles. Can you clarify the Queen of Pentacles before we move on, Spirit? The King of Swords trying to come out. So the King of Swords, this is somebody here that's hiding their true feelings. This is someone who is hiding their true feelings, pretending. Somebody here gaslighting because of like, there may be like, boils down to security, financial security, hiding true feelings because of financial security in some form or fashion. Yeah, Three of Swords. This is heartache. This is heartache. This is like something here that may be making you sad. You may also be hiding your sadness. You may be like dragging your ass to work every day and hiding your sadness, hiding your tears in some way, pretending like everything is okay and like you've got it all together, but really you're crying inside. And people may even look at you and feel like you've got it all together, but there are days when you just are breaking down in tears, feeling emotionally or mentally overwhelmed. I'm also seeing too someone here that is pretending to have more money than what they actually do. They're pretending to have like a lot of money when in actuality there's like a lot of financial loss. They're not making as much money as they're proclaiming to. And it could just be because they're trying to be very optimistic they're trying to like, okay, I'm gonna pretend like I have all this money because that's what I'm trying to manifest. I'm trying to be optimistic, and I don't want to point out that I don't have all this, you know, that type of energy. Can you clarify twin flames? Whoa, okay. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. Can I get one more card? Thank you. The Two of Cups. Oh my God. So that's that balance. That some of you, this is like some sort of business partnership. And also to Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. But I literally told you guys I was seeing Capricorn, and we do have the Earth. And I was talking about the Leo. We do have the fire here. And then also too, there's the lion right there, which is Leo. And then there's the cups for the Pisces that I've seen. So there could be, you know, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn. And then, let's see, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then again we've got more air energy here as well. So anyways, yeah, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, it does make me think about you guys. I feel like something. Okay, so first and foremost, as soon as the Eight of Wands came out, the first thing that I was seeing is messages. So I do feel like you have been receiving messages from Spirit, but with it being in the reverse, it's almost like you're not understanding what those messages are. Okay, now with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, it can represent like delays, feeling anxious about moving forward. Some of you could be feeling like dealing with some frustrations as well. Maybe also too, like, I hate to get this personal, but like your sex life has kind of like cooled down a little bit. You know, some of you may feel as though like your where is your twin flame already? Like, where is my person already? Where are they? You know, and feeling as though it's taking forever for you to get your twin flame. I'm also feeling like there is definitely like some miscommunication here with that Eight of Wands in the reverse. And there's this need to really open up and be completely honest with your romantic partner, or whoever this is for you. This could even be needing to get honest with yourself so that you can align with your higher self. You may be also feeling low right now. Maybe feeling as though you're losing hope, or like feeling a bit stagnant. Whenever the Eight of Wands comes out, it can feel like this very stagnant type of energy. And there's like this overwhelming sense of frustration. There may even be like some sexual frustration for someone here, because with the Eight of Swords, I'm sorry, not the Eight of Swords, but the King of Swords here and the Eight of Wands there in the reverse, it feels like things have kind of cooled down or slowed down sexually, and there's like a lack of affection, especially with the Kisses card that came out in the reverse. I feel like maybe you're working so much and you've got so much on your plate, or like you're doing so much and you're just tired and you don't feel like in the mood lately. And so that could be causing a bit of tension for some of you in your relationships. Does that make sense? But regardless, I feel like Spirit is bringing in like bringing someone in here for you, is bringing in a twin flame for you, but it's like there's some delays, and because of there's some delays in your twin flame coming in. With the Eight of Wands there, the Eight of Wands can represent delays and stagnancy. So, and it could have to do with the fact that there is a third party here for some of you. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because I'm getting many different messages here, and this is not going to be for the collective. So as I give you the messages, again, just take the ones that resonate for you. But I'm feeling as though some of you could have a third party that is delaying your true twin flame to come in. This could be like a karmic partner for some of you that you're still connected to. And or your twin has got a third party that they're still connected to that they need to disconnect from in order. But regardless, there is some sort of delay that's bringing in your twin flame here. Okay. Can you tell me more about this Kisses card, Spirit? See, look, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse with the Kisses card, and the Kisses card did come out in the reverse. So it's like somebody here is being lazy, or like you're dealing with someone who's being lazy. They're not putting in an effort. Maybe they've stopped kind of like whining and dining you. You know, you've stopped feeling sexy or attractive because they're not real. It's almost like a wham bam thank you ma'am when you're together. Maybe sorry to be so crude or vulgar, but that's just what I'm getting. But we're all adults here, hopefully. Or like you may feel as though like you're just not getting the kind of affection that you want. Again, like it just feels like someone's not putting that effort in. They're not putting in that time that you want. And also too, there's that conditional type connection. I'll come back to that. Can you give me another card here for this mask card, Spirit? Clarify mask. What other messages can you give for this mask? The Queen of Swords, gaslighting. Hold on, let me get another card here for Twin Flames. Can you give us another card here for this Twin Flames card, Spirit? The Three of Wands, waiting for your true person to come in. Maybe you felt like you've waited and waited. When are they coming? And that's not everything. Some of you, like, you're meant to be with a soulmate in this lifetime. Your person that you're with may not necessarily be your twin flame, but they are part of your soul family, and you are connected with one another on a very profound, deep, spiritual soul level, but not necessarily twin flames. Okay, so, but with the Queen of Swords, this is someone here who is emotionally unavailable. Someone here that puts up a very cold exterior. You may have also too, with that Three of Swords there and the Queen of Swords, you may have had a lot of painful experiences with regards to love, and have been very hurt. Like, and you may be dealing with someone who has been wearing a mask or has just been very bitter and cold, and hopefully this isn't you. But the Queen of Swords doesn't necessarily mean that that this is a female either. The Queen of Swords is just someone who hides their emotions. They have been hurt. They have given their heart only to have it broken and ripped apart. And they can come across as a bit bitter sometimes. But also, at the same time, like, you are capable of putting on that mask and going to work and pretending like, okay, let's just get this done, even though, like, you're hurting inside, even though you're grieving and hurting, right? The Queen of Swords, she has, it's like I feel like you've gone through a very painful transformation, and it's like you're stepping into the next phase of your life having experienced pain, and you may be very closed off emotionally right now because of all of that. I feel like some of you also may feel as though you could be growing apart from your person. You may even be gaslighting yourself. You may have to actually really put up, like, get clear with your boundaries with a particular person and set those boundaries within your relationship with someone. And this could be a family member, a friend, but it's almost like you may really be trying to bite your tongue, because I got this earlier with the reading that I did earlier. You may really be trying to bite your tongue with someone, and may feel as though they are taking advantage of you in some form or fashion, and you're really needing to get clear with your boundaries, set those boundaries and stand firm on them. But I feel like with that Three of Swords there and the Queen of Swords, it's like the pain that you've been through has caused you to really just close your heart off. And you may be dealing with someone who has done this, though. The pain that they've been through has closed them off emotionally. It's like I'm seeing someone who wears a mask pretending, but actually just doing that as a way to protect themselves. So it's like maybe you have put up some sort of cold wall around your heart in order to protect your heart, in order to protect yourself, because it has been broken so much. And so you are focused like on material things, or like reaching like material success or security, because you feel like that's the only way you're going to feel secure. Or you just would rather focus on like material security because you have been hurt. I feel like too, some of you are dealing with someone who is a gaslighter or a narcissist because they have mommy wounds. You could be dealing with someone who has or you yourself could have a strained relationship with mother, is what I'm seeing. A very strained relationship with a mother or mother figure, and like maybe you didn't get a whole lot of affection from your mother or your person. You could be dealing with a person who didn't get a lot of affection from a parent or like just past relationships, and felt like a lack of security, constantly like waiting for that perfect relationship or waiting on love because didn't get that as a child. Someone's love that they got as a child was contingent upon what they were able to provide for their parent. I feel like too, no matter what you did for this particular parent or what you do for this particular parent now is never good enough, with that Eight of Pentacles being in the reverse. It's like there's some sort of relationship here that's become more of a burden than a blessing. But all of that is about to change. I know it doesn't feel that way now, but it is. And this doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship either. This can be any relationship that you're dealing with where it's become more of a burden than a blessing. But I feel like there's an inner, I'm getting a word, perfectionism. So you may feel as though you've got to be perfect, or like you need to be seen as perfect. And Spirit wants you to know that you don't have to be perfect. You may have felt like you needed to be perfect for people in your past as well, or like in a particular relationship. Some of you may not be into your relationship anymore, and if you're not, that's okay. You don't have to be. But you need to be honest with a partner. If you're falling out of love, or if you don't want to be in the relationship anymore, it's time for you to be honest with that partner, or honest with yourself. And for some of you, this could be like your romantic partner may not want to be in the relationship with you anymore, and they need to be honest with you. But for some of you, like you may be waiting to like tell your person, or your person may be waiting to tell you. I feel like some of you may have been really hard on yourself, or being hard on yourself, because you may be expecting, or you could be dealing with a person who is being hard on you and expecting too much out of you. For some of you, this could be your boss. Again, like you could be dealing with a boss or clients or something where they're just expecting a lot more out of you than what's realistic. And you may need to like set up some boundaries here with the boss, or with the clients, or co-workers. And sorry guys, I'm just getting another deck of cards out. Look, when I got this deck out of the box, we've got the release card and it says old conditioning. It says it's time to release old conditioning and to step into a new way of being. The old story and past cycles of blame, shame, and guilt need to move out. Take inventory of what no longer resonates and what isn't your burden to carry. Unload what has been weighing you down. And that's that whole thing of what I was basically just saying. This could be with a, so it's like really time to shift your perspective on something here. Releasing any blame, guilt, shame. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, and higher light beings. What other messages do you have for me? Alignment. Look, stuck energy, and that's what I was seeing too with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Look, with the Two of Cups that came out, and we'll get into that and that Three of Wands in a minute. But look, distorted view, and it actually even says perspective. But your body is requiring energy work to get back into an alignment. Look, and balancing your chakras, clearing your auric field. You have stuck energy, that's this right here, that can be caused by holding on to pain. Look, there's stuck energy here. You're needing to get into an alignment here. With the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords, that's also, that can be, you know, buried or repressed emotions, okay? You have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain or having resistance to let new energy flow in. Get grounded and reconnect to your body once again. That's the Two of Cups right here. That's why I told you the Two of Flames. I was getting the Lovers card and I was seeing like stagnant. That's why I literally said the word stagnant. So it's like there's all this over here that you really need to get real with yourself. These buried emotions, this buried pain that you've got, it's time now to release that. Okay, your body really needs some energy work. So and it says your body is requiring energy work. So that's what I feel like. I have a really good friend, her name is Caitlin, and she's an amazing energy worker. If you guys are ever interested, she goes live on TikTok. Seriously, it's like $20 and you can get like the most amazing energy work. She works on me for free, but I do readings for her for free. But I have paid her energy work before. She's paid for my readings before, but we've worked out a deal. But I still would not provide services for her to get the free energy work if it wasn't worth it. So I'm telling you, it is totally worth it. She's amazing. If you guys, but regardless, finding like an energy healer that you trust, or you know, like watching the videos, like the Reiki videos on YouTube, those are totally the same thing because she does it at a distance too, and Reiki will find whatever on you needs to be worked on. So whether you're doing that collective on YouTube or going privately, you know, still need to get that energy work done to help you release any of this stagnant energy so that you can get into an alignment with your higher self, to reconnect with yourself, to reconnect with your body. And look, this is the symbol, the health symbol for the medical field, so that you can heal your body. So getting in alignment with your body, you know, your physical body, to heal your physical body, to get into alignment with your body, to heal and connect with your higher self. The Three of Wands here, that's also too that that growth. And I was picking that up in the last reading where I was talking about the chi, or the life force energy, the kundalini energy, all of that stuff, you know, is because of all of these trapped emotions. I feel like some of you have just downright gaslit yourself, and maybe have not even realized that you've been, you know, gaslighting yourself. You maybe have been judging yourself too harshly, or blaming yourself for something. Maybe have taken all the blame since you were a kid, you know. And look, here we have the Six of Pentacles, because something here has been unequal. Like you have been taking and taking pain and issues that didn't belong to you to take, and now it's time to find that balance, right? It's been a long road here. You've been wounded, and it's time now for you to heal, because of all that stagnant energy. That the Eight of Wands is there, and it came out, and here we have the Nine of Wands. So that stagnant energy here has been causing, like, emotionally drained, physically drained, feeling sick. And it's time now for you to do that energy work, to get back into alignment, balancing your chakras, clearing out your auric field, releasing any of that stuck energy here, that stuck pain, so that you can grow, so that you can expand, so that you can spread your wings, so that you can fly. Is there anything else, Spirit, or is that the final message? I'm not going to pull the card, but if one pops out, we'll take it. I'm going to get it like that. Look, spiritual guidance, co-create. And look, that's that Two of Cups right there. The Two of Cups. This is, look, with the Three of Wands, that's co-creation right there. That's co-creation. And it says here, your spirit guides and guardians are here to assist and to help you evolve. Look, evolve. That's this, into your authentic self, because you haven't been authentic with yourself. You haven't been completely 100% authentic and being the real you and being true to yourself. The time is now to see yourself as your spiritual team sees you, which is unconditionally loving you no matter what. No matter what thoughts pop up into your head, no matter what people say about you, whether or not you sin, or you do this or you do that, and how you're so unworthy to go to heaven. Bullshit, that's not true. Don't listen to that shit. You are so worthy. You are so worthy, and nothing you could ever do or say would make you not be worthy, because you are God, and God is you, and you are one. And your spirit team, they ask you to remove all limiting thoughts and open yourself up to them. Look, the Three of Wands, that's opening, expansion, opening yourself up. Meditation and asking for signs are a great way to deepen your connection. Look, deepen. And then look, that right there, the lion, the strength, which is that deep, strong connection to deepen your spiritual connection with yourself, with God, with the universe. Oh my God. This was a beautiful, beautiful reading, and I'm so honored to be here. And I just feel drawn to pull you one of these. I don't know who saw these up there, but whoever was up there, I feel like it was you that called me to these. But let's get one more card, please, Spirit, for the collective. One more card. One more card, please. Whoa. Okay, let me go grab that one. It went flying. So we got two. Look. In the past, you felt like you weren't enough. Look, that's that Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. Maybe you felt like you weren't enough for family, friends, parents, lovers, partners, your own children. You felt like you weren't enough, and now you're understanding that you are more than enough, and you are truly gifted and unique. You are more than enough. And I literally just said that you are worthy. You are so worthy, and there's no contingencies upon you and your worth. And maybe you felt insignificant, and now you're starting to understand your value, your talents, and your worth. You're starting to see that you are worthy. And if you haven't yet, you will soon. This is what I have for you in the Divine in Me. Vows to the Divine in You.